60s legend looks like he could be blowing in the wind with this latest idea when he comes to London this October. But what's got his fans truly up and furious? Hi, good morning, Neil. Sean here in the very heart of London. Thank you for joining me today. Don't know about you, but I always love to see legends in action, you know, and there are still some around when you think about it. I mean, I know it's very difficult because they're all knocking on, as we all are a little bit, but there are still some up and running and of course doing spectacular shows around the world. Barry Manilow, I can't believe his age, but still out there like a trooper, doing great stuff, wonderful sparkly shows, performing all those hits like, you know, Copacabana and Weekend in New England. I mean, just wonderful stuff, isn't it? Nice to see them up and about. But this particular legend is, of course, one that caused, well, quite a bit of controversy way back in the 1960s because he was seen as a rather difficult character for some. Over here in the United Kingdom, we had a similar guy called Donovan, who had quite a few hits himself, but this man really did take a shine to many people, and many people took a shine to him. We're talking, of course, about the incredibly talented Bob Dylan. Now, the Knocking on Heaven's Door star is coming over to London's fabulous London Palladium this October for a 4-night stint. Now, tickets already have upset fans because they're £75 plus. That's not cheap, and that is a cheap ticket, by the way, I might point that out. But now he's also decided to go one stage further because he's banning smartphones at the concerts. Now, a lot of major stars are doing this, including Madonna, who did that at the very same venue for her Madame X tour. Basically, you put your phone inside this sealed, locked pouch, which, you know, they then lock it centrally, and you can't open it during the concert, so you're not allowed to take pictures, video it, you know, have the light on, waving it in the air, you know, the usual stuff that people now like to do. Now, what I find incredible is I would imagine that the percentage of Bob Dylan's fans really would just prefer to enjoy the concert rather than getting their phone out. They're of a generation that want to be entertained, not to be part of it. But now, as I say, this has caused quite a bit of friction because the real reason why stars do this, let me tell you, is really this. They want control of the pictures, the program, any footage that goes out because they can digitize it, and they control the narrative. You know, it's nothing wrong in that. But now, of course, in the age where everybody can become a filmmaker and make a product, they simply have found a way of controlling it. But for Bob, there's been a bit of a backlash because not only are the high prices putting people off, but now also once you enter the venue, not only do you have to give up your life virtually for a ticket, but then you have to give up your life on your phone. And more importantly, people are frightened because when you think about that in that particular age, a lot of people's phones, contacts and everything, bank details can all be on there. And they apparently are very worried that these could be stripped of data while they're enjoying the concert. And who knows what truly happens in this very digital world. So if you're coming to London or planning to see Bob on his rowdy tour in October at the London Palladium, this is what you can expect. So much for free loving, free child and the summer of love from Bob Dylan in the 60s, eh? Neil Sean in the very heart of London.